we go. So you're in this job. It's a small company. It's a boutique firm. You're a secretary. You're in the marketing department. Here's the big reveal. Not so big, but let's go with it. What did you ask of your boss?
I asked to take a 10-week sabbatical.
All
I was
right. So,
24 years old, and that was the longest I had worked without a summer holiday or a long break. And, I knew about this thing called a sabbatical, which is when people step away from their job and then they come back to it after some time. And so I thought, I got this idea in my head. I really just want to go away for a while. I would like to take a sabbatical. I would like to do something different. And so I decided to ask
all right.
for
So
it.
we're going to talk more about that. So I don't like to bury the story. Your boss does say yes. We let the audience know that your boss say yes, and we'll get to that in a second when we talk about that some more. I'm curious what your relationship was like with your boss as we talk about this story. Like it was a small company, but did you feel like you knew them? Were they authoritarian in their nature with you? It's a small place, but was there an HR department between the two of you? What was it all like?
Such good questions. There was no HR department. And there was, like we were all in the same space. So we saw each other on a regular basis. Everybody knew each other. There was a real sense of camaraderie and team in a company that small. And when I first made the ask, I think he was just very surprised. Like I think he was not expecting it. And he initially his question his response wasn't yes or no. His response was, "Well, if you do that, like who will do your work? Like how will it get done?" And I said, "Well, let me think about that and get back to you."